let's get this thing started. We want to eat. Okay.
Hold on, sorry, can I grab wine glasses for Manischewitz?
Yes, why don't you get that?
Oh, yeah.
Cuckoos! Happy Passover!
Seriously.
Tai.
Take breath.
I know, who are you embarrassed by?
I'm not embarrassed. Let's just get on with the show here.
Who else needs one?
It took us 40 years to get out of the desert.
So here we are.
He's got his pillow. Dad has his pillow. It says sport on it.
I have my pillow. But before we begin, let me say this. For the next 6 hours, I appreciate all of your attention because we're going to go through every page of the Haggadah. Every page. But just in case we miss a page or two, let me share with you the following. There's no Seder like our Seder, like no Seder I know. Everything about it is halakhic. Nothing that the Torah won't allow. Listen.
This is so going on YouTube.
Haggadah. It's all in Hebrew because we know how. There's no Seder like our Seder. We tell a tale that is swell. Moses took the people out into the heat. They baked the matzah while on their feet. Now, isn't that a story that just can't be beat? Let's go on with the show.
Woo!
Say that for you.
Ask Josh if he knows what that word. Ask Josh if he knows what you specifically got that word for him.
Do you know that word?
Which word?
I looked up the word
like
halachik, which means Talmudic. I didn't know that.
I'm sure he'll be happy to sing it tomorrow night if you want
You're
to.
singing this tomorrow night too, so you know. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should do it.
Oh yeah.
That's funny, Dad.
That was very funny, Dad.
Wasn't bad.
Everyone love it.
I'm YouTubing it. I'm setting it on Vicky and Nan.
Help us sing a song. Was that funny?
So
Man would love that.
we're here to acknowledge and to celebrate the Jewish history of the Jews coming out of Egypt many, many years ago. After many years of slavery at the hands of a very cruel pharaoh. Anyone know the pharaoh's name? Quick.
Ramses II.
Second. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, the Italian. Okay. You would have won $100 at Passover Jeopardy had we been playing it this year. I just want you to know that in advance. And we have Tyler this year, who is our youngest, who is capable. I've taken the liberty of doling this out. I figured that the youngest at the table is actually Madison. But Madison neither reads nor writes English or Hebrew.
Do you know how to read?
So as a result, we're going to eliminate Madison from consideration, and we're going to go with Tyler. So Tyler, why don't we jump right into it, and we'll explain everything as we get along. Why don't we go right to the 4 questions. Tyler, you have the same book as I do. Tyler, fire away on page 9.
Why is this night different from all other nights?
Manashtana halayla hazeh mikol halaylos.
All other nights we may eat either bread or matzah, but on this night only matzah.
Shabakal halaylos Shabakal halaynos anu achlin hametzu matzah halayla hazeh kulo matzah.
All other nights we may eat any species of grains, but this night only bitter herbs.
Shabakal halaylos anu achlin she'or yorotov halayla hazeh moror.
All other nights we do not dip even once, but on this night twice.
Shebakal halaylos einanu matbilin afilu pa'am echad halayla hazeh shetei fiomin.
All other nights we eat and drink either sitting or reclining, but on this night all of us recline.
Shebakal halaylos anu achlin bain itzubin hu bain mitzubin halayla hazeh kulo matbilin. Matsubin, to be exact. Nice. So let me answer your 4 questions, Tyler. I'm going to pass this around because this Haggadah seems to be better than the old Haggadah. We were slaves to Pharaoh in Egypt, and our God brought us out with a mighty hand and an outstretched arm. And if the Holy Blessed One had not brought our ancestors out of Egypt, we and our children and our children's children would still be in slavery to the pharaohs of Egypt. Therefore, even if we were all wise, knowledgeable, and sagacious, and learned in the law, It nevertheless would be incumbent on us to tell of the departure from Egypt, and all those who expand the telling of the story are accounted praiseworthy. One paragraph, Pastor Wright.
And it is related of Rabbi Eliezer, Rabbi Joshua, and Rabbi Eleazar, the son of Azariah, Rabbi, I got a hell of a paragraph, Rabbi Akiba and Rabbi Tarfon, that they once met
Different book.
on the night of Passover in Bnei Barak, and spoke of the departure from Egypt all that night, until the disciples came and said, Rabbis, the time has arrived to read the morning Shema prayer.
Point to the paragraph.
Yeah, tell them where I'm at.
Here.
Rabbi Eleazar, the son of Azra, said, Note that I am like a man of 70 years of age, yet I was not able to prove that the telling of the departure from Egypt should be at night, until the son of Zoma proved it from the following words of Scripture. That you may remember the day of your going out of Egypt, all of the days of your life. The days of your life. It's repetitive. Said he, refer to the days alone, but all of the days of your life include the nights also. The sage, however, says the days of your life refers to the words only, but all of the days of your life includes the time of the Messiah.
You get more than
She
the
got a
one
big
sentence that's next.
Ooh.
You have to read like the
Bonus.
No, you get like 3 sentences.
last
It's
line
one sentence.
Blessed be the omnipotent. Blessed be the giver of the law to the people of Israel.
Nicely done.
I'll read
No,
one more.
that's a, no,
The
that's
law
like two
speaks
more.
distinctly of the 4 different
one
sorts
mark,
of
so I get a
children,
short
the
one.
wise, the wicked, the simple, and the one who does not know how to inquire.
Where am I?
Right here.
What?
Yeah.
What does the wise child ask? What are these testimonies, statutes, and judgments that the eternal our God has commanded you? You will respond by instructing the child in the laws of Passover, teaching that after the paschal lamb is eaten, there is to be no dessert.
Madison, you're next.
She's got the book.
Here you go,
Madison,
this
read
for you.
something.
What does the wicked child ask? What does... Share that. We're on what? The bottom of 11. Ooh, Gracie. What does the wicked child ask? What does this service mean for you? By the word you, it is clear the questioning child is not self-inclusive, and so has withdrawn from the community. It is therefore proper to respond forcefully. This is done because of what the Eternal did for me when I went out of Egypt. For me and not for the youngster, for had this child been there, there would not have been redemption for this one. You have to do more than just the what. You do the what and but.
What mud?
What does the simple child ask?
You wanna hold it?
What is this? You will say, with a mighty hand did the Eternal bring us out of Egypt from the house of slavery. But as for the one who has no capacity to ask, you must begin the narration in accord with the statement, and you shall relate to your child on that day, this is done because of what the Eternal did for me when I went out of Egypt.
One might possibly think the narration was to be given from the first day of the month Nisan. Therefore it is said, on that day. Yet, as it is said, on that day, it might be inferred that only daytime was meant. But the Scripture says, on account of this, from which it is to be inferred that the narration is to be made only at a time when the matzah and bitter herbs are placed before you.
Alright, Mom, you're up.
Tyler wanted to read.
Tyler's good. He's cool.
In the beginning, our ancestors were idol worshippers, but at present, the deity has brought us near to divine service, as it is said. And Joshua said to all the people, so says the Eternal, the God of Israel, your ancestors, Terah, the father of Abraham and the father of Nahor,
No whore.
lived on the other side of the river, and they served other gods. But I took your father Abraham from the other side of the river and led him throughout all the land of Canaan, and multiplied his seed and gave him Isaac. And I gave Jacob and Esau to Isaac, and I gave Esau Mount Seir to be in his possessions. But Jacob and his children went down to Egypt.
I love it when you multiply my seed.
Oh. Okay, you're right there, West.
Blessed be the strict guardian of promises to Israel. Blessed be the most holy who computed the ends of the capacity. To carry out to the divine promise made to our father Abraham at the covenant of the cutting of the parts. As it is said, and God said to Abraham, know with certainty that your descendants will be strangers in a strange land, not yours, and will be slaves there. Afflicted for the 100 years, and also the nation whom they will serve, will a judge the former slaves will afterwards go out with abundant loot.
Way to go.
Way to go. Unrehearsed, by the way. Unrehearsed.
I think you read better than any of us.
Unrehearsed. Unrehearsed.
Are we going around the table again?
No, we're not. Let me interrupt.
Another
Wait, not yet. Hold on. Keep it on. Wait, 1 second.
We're not gonna do the herbs?
I'm covering all of that here. I have it all incorporated.
Here we
I
go.
have it all incorporated. Cleaning and cooking in so many dishes. Out with the hobbits, no pasta, no knishes. These are a few of our Passover things. Matzah and karpa and chopped up haroset. Shankbones and kiddush and Yiddish neurosis. Susan who fetches and Alan who sings. These are a few of our Passover things.
I told you to throw that away.
Motzi and Maror and trouble with pharaohs, famines and locusts and slave with wheelbarrows. Matzah balls floating in eggshells that cling. These are a few of our Passover things. When the plagues strike, when the lice bite, when we're feeling sad, we simply remember our Passover things. And then we don't feel so bad.
You should do that at Justin's
You're doing it tomorrow.
Thank you.
50-50.
You're doing
That
this
was
A
tomorrow.
few glasses of wine.
So we've covered quite a bit.
That was good, Dad.
Quite
That
a
was
bit
very
in those couple of songs. I do have one more song that I've been discouraged from doing, but I will do it nonetheless.
God, Uncle Jack.
Elijah, I just saw the prophet Elijah, and suddenly that name will never sound the same to me. Elijah, he came to our Seder, Elijah.
It's uncomfortable.
He had his cup of wine, but could not stay to dine this year, Elijah. For your message, all Jews are waiting. That's the time's come for peace and not hating.
Take pictures. No?
Elijah, next year we'll be waiting, Elijah.
Nice work.
Yay! Papa.
So now we've covered a lot.
That wasn't what I said.
What we need is,
Do you know that song?
do we have some wine in here? We need some wine.
Would you test it out?
I cannot
Test
wait
all the
to put
songs
it on
out
YouTube.
on Tyler?
No.
No?
I was cracking up laughing.
think
And
that's
Dave
funny,
Rabin, Dad spent the whole morning at the office
Working
putting
on
those
this?
together. And Dave Rabin took his material.
I can do it in pieces. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, let's check it
Nan
out.
would have liked that.
Well, she'll
I'm
say.
gonna send it to her. I'm gonna YouTube it tomorrow.
So all of us know that one of the passings of Passover is the visiting of Elijah to our home. And that this is Elijah's cup, and none of us will drink from it. And I have carefully observed and marked the level of the wine in Elijah's cup. You want to check that? Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Just make sure no one drinks it.
We're going to go back later. We're going to go back later, and Madison, you looking? It's Elijah's cup. And we are going to leave this right here. And if Elijah comes and visits
She's
us,
tired.
if Elijah comes and visits us, there will be less wine in that glass at the end of our dinner. We will see. We also are celebrating because we're the matzahs right there.
You want juice?
Thank
Nancy made the bin.
Madison made this.
you. Madison made the
Madison
matzah holder. Look
that.
how beautiful,
Look
everyone.
how beautiful.
What goes
Wow.
on there? Do you know?
And here are three
Good job making that.
pieces of
Tired.
matzah.
Look at the matzah. Here's some.
Okay.
Just ignore her. She's tired. Though.
I had a song about afikomen, but I'm going to spare you. I did.
Wait, did you sing this to Dave Rabin at the office?
I did.
Yeah.
Here
He's
are.
using his material.
Your mom heard all
The
of
two of
them.
them
She
combined
rejected. She
at
said
700 an hour singing to one another.
So we have 3 pieces of matzah here, and 2 of them are going to be hidden.
For me.
I always win.
For
Going to
me.
be hidden. One is going to be hidden for the youngest person in our presence.
Who's
to
that?
find.
Madison.
That would be Madison.
She's gonna look
Madison.
for it.
And if you win, you get
And I'm going to go take them and hide them as the oldest person, the most senior person here. I'm going to hide them. And the other one, maybe if Tyler's lucky, he will find it. Because if you find it,
I always find
you
it.
bring it to me, and I will have to buy the afikomen back from you. It is a reward for finding the afikomen,
How much?
for finding the matzah.
Courtney's gonna go.
Sleepaway camp.
$10 each.
Sleepaway
Can I help you buy
And
it?
sleepaway camp.
Can I help you?
That's all.
Spend money with me? $5 each?
Right.
Grandpa,
Right.
make a 20.
Tough audience. Tough audience. We're going with 10. When I was a kid, it was 25 cents. Okay. So with all of that, we have everyone's got the idea here is that all of the objects that are on the plate, which represent,
Ty, you
which
should
represent
take these songs for tomorrow
the
night.
bitter herbs. I'm not sure why we got chicken bones, but
No,
we do.
it's shank bone.
Shank bones connected to the. Okay, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And we have an egg. But I think it's incumbent. All of us are supposed to do this, but we can't do that. Only I can do that because I have
It was for you.
been able to reach it. Is there salt in this water?
Yes.
And the salt water represents the tears of the Jews who were oppressed in Egypt, who were forced to do work on the Pharaoh's construction. And you all remember the great scene when Moses' mother got her robe caught underneath the moving platform and
It's a great scene.
was saved by what he thought was his half-brother, which turned out to be total goyim. Wasn't related whatsoever, but it made for a great movie. Have I got it right, Josh? Just thank you. So let me check that out.
Total goyim.
Ew.
It's an egg.
Okay, so?
So happy Passover. Let's eat.
Awesome.
All right.
Oh, one more.
Blessing over the
Don't we
wine.
have-
Yeah, well,
Yes.
dipping.
And
Baruch
dipping.
atah. Yeah, I need one.
Can I see myself in poetry?
Baruch atah.
Wait, after.
Eloheinu melech haolam.
After,
Borei pari
Yes, I
hagafen.
do.
Amen.
And Tyler has a poem that he would like to
All
share.
right, let's do it,
Go ahead,
Ty.
Ty.
Wait, and we gotta do the
Yeah, we will.
dip.
All right, go ahead, Ty. He came up with a poem today.
I want to hear it.
Baby, I love
No,
you, baby. That's all his
Josh
songs.
starts.
That's all his songs.
What's it called?
Passover?
Passover, Passover, Passover. Reading the Torah, drinking wine, and eating matzah. Passover, Passover, Passover.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice. Nice. So I've been told the following. A really great Seder lasts 30 minutes, but a spectacular one lasts 20, so we're done.
Good.
Let's eat.
Don't we have to dip,
No.
Yeah, let's do that. I
Move it.
like that part.
I don't even have
Let's
All
wine.
right,
We're
let's
finding the
eat.
book.
Joshua, you
Finding the
eat it.
book. Josh will lead it.
I don't even have wine.
None of us have wine.
Jot here.
I was gonna
I
give
don't
you
want to put my finger in your
Here,
wine.
there's another one. Here, there's another cup.
Here, we'll
Yeah.
share this.
There's wine right there.
Wait, come here, Mom. Do a dip.
Come
and
on,
then we'll
Mom.
come-
We're dipping.
I'll do
We're
that.
dipping.
That's the one I
Put a
get?
little in. No, let Jesse have that one with Adam, and we'll share this one
Mom, I'll
with
come
Dip
up and
Dip.
just come do this.
Which right?
I'm gonna share your one.
Dip,
real
baby,
drinking wine.
dip.
That's to say.
Oh, honey, you gotta bring some more matzah to the table too.
That's good, thank you.
How many do this?
Here's another book right there on the page.
Not often.
All right, I can turn this off.